Hello everyone, AuraTale here. Welcome back one and all to Minecraft, The Legend of Zelda. Just kidding, this isn't The Legend of Zelda. This is our world, AuraTale's world, my world, the world of the future and the world of the past. What am I blabbering on about? Well, this is an ongoing series that we've been doing here for a few years now, where we go through the world and start from 1.0 and make our way up to modern times. Currently, we are in Minecraft 1.5 here, and we have been doing a lot of work on this world to not just get everything to perfection. Okay, there's no such thing as perfection. We're just moving through the world, trying to do what we can, complete all the achievements, gather every block that's available, and work on this mega build of a structure that I have dubbed the Passage of Time. Thus is the namesake of the series, Minecraft, the Passage of Time. So, as you can see here, I've done a little bit of work. For those who have seen the past few videos that I've done on this video, for those who have done, wow, okay, can't speak, pardon me. For those who have seen the past few videos that I've uploaded onto the channel, I've done a lot of work and was doing it as an archive style, but I think what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to do work on the world, and as it progresses, I'll do a little bit of a showcase as to what I have done. The most recent thing that I did do is I finished the entirety of the Garden of Time, which is the area that's situated on top of the Passage of Time. I've completed it all the way up to the 1.5 chamber, just over there, including this little maze. So if we start at the maze in here, we can go around this way and end up at actual dead ends. So we do have correct paths that we can take. This one here is the trickier one for me. I sometimes can't remember the real direction for it. But if we come around this way and ignore the spooky cave sounds, I don't know why they're there, we come out the other end. And if we go this way, we can actually get right back to the beginning section as well. I've not gone backwards on this one yet, but you can actually come over here and you can see that this kind of dead ends over that way. I really like this little maze. It was a nice addition. Something that I've been wanting to do for the Garden of Time for a little while, and it's done. So on top of that, we've also got the 1.4 section done right here up here. Just a little quick walkway, kinda, to go that way. I might actually include a little bit of a wooden approach, a wooden slab approach here, so then it can be smooth instead of having to jump over it. And then if we come here, we come to the 1.5 chamber, which the top up here is kind of like an entryway, or a intersection rather, where you can either go straight that way, come down this way, get onto a boat. I don't have any boats out here at the moment, but oh well. And then you can take a boat and go that way or that way, doesn't really matter. And then if we come around to the sides here, I've actually updated the walls all the way to this spot. You can see from here that the walls, that's a lot of work. That's years of progress right there. Like, yeah, that's a lot of wood, a lot of stone that I've worked into this, and I'm pretty proud of it. So if we come in here, we have the completion of the 1.5 chamber now, minus the floors, but the chiseled stone is not a thing I can make yet. I have to actually go out to jungle temples to get those, so that's kind of annoying, but in due time. In due time. So in here, this is just a standard room. I just wanted to make use of the trap chest that came out in 1.5 for this room. However, it does go downstairs and it leads to a spiral staircase that goes all the way down to the mining operation down below. If I can just pop out of there. Oops. And, it's already night. Hold on, let me do a quick thing. And there we go, it's daytime, and I also brought this little map. It kind of details everything that we've done up to this point so far, so that's pretty cool. It doesn't come all the way over here, but we do have this other map that does in the 1.4 chamber. So yeah, there's our 1.4 chamber map here, which has now been updated so that it includes the completion of the 1.5 chamber. So that's pretty rad. If we come over here real quick though, we got the other room to the 1.5 chamber, which is going to be the nether quartz, which is the nether quartz chamber. All decked out in the new nether quartz stuff that came out this version. And we have the nether portal here, kind of missing a lot of stuff, but that's because nether portals are still in this 2x3 positioning. Once the world does update, I am going to be changing that so that it is a full 3x3 portal. And I'm gonna fit up here maybe some netherite stairs as well. I can't do that there though. Let's see. No, yeah, I can't do it on bottoms, just up at the tops up here. So I don't think I have any right now. I could actually finish that if I do. But I don't think I do. No, I don't. So that's sad, oh well. But yeah, the ceiling, I was thinking about doing like a sort of support column type of thing through here. Like hold it up or whatever, but I decided against that and I just decided to do a copy paste of what I've been doing with all the chambers. And it still looks about the same as the 1.4 chamber, but it is different in the fact that there is no more cracked stone. I kind of wanted to make it so like the further into the past you would go, the further past looking it would look. So this right here, this is the new sleek modern look, I guess. As we go down through the versions though, there will be different changes. Like I might include carpeting potentially. Carpeting might work in the 1.6 version going forward. I don't think I'm going to be incorporating clay into these main rooms. I don't think that'll look any good. But I think carpeting might work, actually. I don't know if carpeting blocks the light source, so that might be a thing. But if carpeting doesn't block the light source, I could actually use it as the circling. Which would be very, very neat and clever, I think. So yeah, that's this chamber completed. And I think that's everything that I've done for the most part. As far as what I've done since the last little video that I made, which is just a constant archive of me doing whatever, working on the actual progress. I did go ahead and I moved all of my contents into the downstairs storage area that I have, which I'll show off that here in just a moment. It was a very trying time because whenever I was working on this, I didn't hear it and a creeper came up and exploded me, taking out this portrait. So I had to put this portrait back up and it took me a while to figure out how to do it again. So that was painstakingly annoying. Yeah, this is the actual map of the world. Not much really going on just yet, but it's getting to that point where we can say that it looks nice. I think I just heard a Skelly Bob. Skelly Bob? Oh, and I also mined this out a little bit, because what I'm going to be doing with this area here is I'm going to make this into a huge storage facility kind of thing that goes down that direction, as opposed to this, which is our collections unit, which I've actually gone ahead, and there previously were chests just lining the middle way here, but I've actually gone ahead and I fixed up the 1.4 chests selection, so the 1.4 stuff is now in its proper areas. This is all the 1.4 new inclusions. Enchanted books I still need to get for 1.4 because they are a pain to get. So that might take a while to actually complete. But that's going to be kind of an exemption right now because eventually I will get them all. And some of them might not actually be possible to get at the moment, because either the drops are incredibly rare, or it's something that you have to, like, combine the books together, and that's not something I can do just yet, I don't think. I don't think so. I haven't tried it in a while. I haven't really been focusing on these books at all, to be honest. And then we got the food entity stuff. The only things that I am missing here, and I'm actually not going to do it this version, sadly, is I am missing the beacon and the nether star, or the wither star, or whatever it is. I'm actually going to hold off on that until the next version and do it then. There's a big reason why, and it's mostly to just move on, because we're gonna be moving on to 1.6 right away after this. So fighting the Wither is actually going to be better in the next version, because I'm going to be going through strongholds, nether fortresses rather. Nether fortresses in 1.6, they're going to have chests that are now generated, well, that will be newly generated in those fortresses, and I will have a slight chance at getting horse armor and name tags from them. So that's why I'm holding off on the nether stuff for now. Also, I have very little looting left on my sword, sadly, so it will have to wait until next version. But we do have the 1.5 section complete now, meaning that we have every item that is available in 1.5 and every block that was introduced, meaning this chamber is officially complete right here. Yeah, that's my little collection. I haven't actually checked to see if anything's been corrupted or changed yet in these, so I'm gonna quickly do that. Doesn't look like anything's been changed. Potions don't seem to have changed. No item changes. The wooden slab is very unique, because while there are wooden slabs, there are actually oak wooden slabs. I'm not sure how that's going to work, because this here is an oak wood slab, and I still have regular wooden slabs. I can't put the two together. Like, they are two entirely different entities, which is rather peculiar. I'm not sure how that's going to work. I'm going to wait until I see something happen to this wooden slab, or see if there's going to ever be a change with that. But as of right now, there has not been any change yet, so that's very odd. And here's all my other stuff. And so yeah, that's 1.5 now officially complete, which is really cool. I'm very happy to have finally completed 1.5. To be honest, 1.5 has probably been the least significant version updates that I've seen yet, compared to everything else that I've gone through besides 1.1. 1.1 had literally nothing. We just built that. But yeah, to recap on what we have done on 1.5, we could also go up there to the big mushroom, which is our monster grinder. I don't think I've actually cleared out the inventory up there. I probably should, but oh well. We do have these little stepping stones that are going to lead up to our 1.6 build, which is going to be a horse stable. That's going to be something that I'll be completing for the next video. But this right up here is the 1.5 build and the 1.4 build, because the 1.4 build, the nether was completely revamped. Or, no, it was not completely revamped. The wither was just added. It was 1.4 was the Halloween update, the horror update, the monster update. That was where things were changed. Witches were added. I still have yet to see any witches. I'm guessing they're only in witch huts. But a few other things were added for 1.4, and that's why I made the monster house up here. So this has both the 1.4 and the 1.5 build. You can see that our house is the 1.0, the barn is the 1.1, 1.2 is the jungle enclosure. 1.3 is the Emerald Hills, is what I dubbed it. 1.4 is what I dubbed the Monster House. And 1.5 is what I dubbed the Giant Mushroom Spawner. Well, the Mushroom Monster Spawner, where it is a giant mushroom disguising a huge complex of these guys in here. And yeah, I haven't taken care of any of this, so don't mind it. So yeah, that's our 1.5 build. And that's everything completed for 1.5. Except for one thing, I did attempt to go back to the end. And when I did go to the end, it didn't actually complete this achievement, so I'm not exactly sure what's up with that. And this here, I think, requires defeating the Ender Dragon, and there was no Ender Dragon there. So it's probably going to be left unchecked until I complete version 1.9, I think, is when the end gets revamped. So that's not going to be something that will be done until a while from now. But we do have another star right here. I'm just not willing to take that and put it in my spot. I may need to fix that at some point, actually. Apparently a creeper just fell from up there, so I'll have to light up that area up there, because it looks like creepers are capable of spawning up there somehow. But for the most part, it's done. We're complete. I'm gonna get off this island, because it's kind of cursed right now. Well, let me sleep first. There we go. So yeah, I've never seen that happen before. Oh! Yeah, get off my island. Dumb creeper. Anyway, that's going to pretty much be the end of 1.5. We're going to move on to 1. At first I thought that creeper followed me for a second. We're going to go ahead and move on to 1.6 here, so let me just make it back to the house here, and then I'll boot up the world in the new version, and we can see if anything has changed drastically or anything. Silly doggo. Alright, and we are back, and this is now version 1.2. Let's see if the achievements have changed first off and foremost. The end hasn't changed. I'll have to check to see if that gets clear now that I'm in this new version. I'm hoping it does. We'll have to wait and see till I go to an end portal. My dog sounded sad. That was curious. Let's see how the world itself looks. The fog itself looks a little bit different, to be honest. The water kind of looks different in itself, too. Like, this is kind of a noticeable change. You're still stuck in the water. Yeah, the water is... I can kind of clearly see through the water now. That's very curious. Huh. From an angle, I can actually peer down into the water. That is big time curious. If I come over here, I can see the water a lot better. We're gonna check it out from here. Huh? Oh, yes! The villagers make noises now. Okay, good. Whoa. Yeah, the water is definitely the most noticeable thing that's changed. Whoa. It's kind of foggy underneath the water now, too. Okay, that's actually pretty impressive that I'm picking up on such a change like that. I can kind of just see down endlessly into the water. And then there's still that going on, but... Oh, the water gets dark the further down you go, too. I don't think that was something that was in 1.5. So yeah, that's pretty clever. The villagers make noises. Do they have a different... How do the maps look? Still the same? Okay. How do the villagers look? Or do work now. I'm not sure if their trades have been changed or altered yet. But the guy talks. He's way over there. Okay. Okay, yeah, y'all are noisy. Trades are about the same by the looks of it. I'm not sure exactly how they work still. What are you talking about? Going, ugh! Yeah, this place has become noisy now that they have the ability to actually speak. Alright, I forgot about these. Yeah, I gotta take care of these at some point too. Whoops. So yeah, the next thing that we're gonna be doing then is getting these stables set up, making everything that we need. Getting everything that we need would be nice. This is looking different, actually. I don't know how or why. Here's our cat, by the way. Cat still sounds the same. Actually, the dog does sound different. Like, our dog would constantly be barking and stuff, but now it sounds like it's whimpering. Why are you whimpering? You okay? Hello? Doggo? What? Why are you sad? Okay, well you're full of hearts now, so there's no other wolves around here, but hello, doggo. So yeah, that's the update. That's 1.6 is now ready. 1.5 is complete. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Thank you so very much for coming on by. Until then, have fun.